Hi everyone, I'm back again, it's me. I'm just on a roll now getting videos out because I feel like I've been slacking with my videos, which is something you will get to see a bit more of me in these videos, but for now I'm just going to talk about these products and kind of what's good and what's not, and then we'll go into some more fun videos later on. First of all, I want to talk about my top 3 favourite correctors and concealers. I could probably do a top 5, but I want to just condense it down because I think sometimes you can be overwhelmed with too many, and even 5 I think can be too many. You just think, well, do you think maybe I should try this, should I try that? No, I just think you should really try and, get ones that work for you, and everyone's different, so you might watch other videos and think that works for me better, that works for me better. These are what work for me better and for my clients as well. So I'm going to do my top 3 favourite concealers. Okay, one of my go-tos is not really so much a concealer as it is a highlighter. If you don't have particularly bad blemishes or anything you want to cover, but you do have dark lines or dark circles, then the Estee Lauder Ideal Light is a really good one to use. If you want a good dupe for this, it comes in a pen, by the way, like a clicky twisty pen, and it's like kind of highlighter. And it blends in, it kind of like highlights any dark circles. I usually put it, you'll see it in my videos, along here and then fill in this space. Another good dupe for this, like I said, is from Body Shop. Body Shop do a really good one. I know Maybelline do a really good one, but this for me works quite well and it lasts a long time, so that's one of my favourites, and I do use this on clients, so I feel it's that good and it photographs really well. Okay, my number 2 is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer. If you have a maqpro card, or you are able, I think if you ring MAC actually, I'm pretty sure you can get the MAC Full Coverage Foundation, which is what I tend to use if I go out with clients, because it comes in a slightly bigger, it's basically a foundation, which is the same as this, but this has I'm dropping everything. This has SPF 35, which photographs really kind of like, it has titanium dioxide, a lot of titanium dioxide, which reflects light. So this will reflect quite badly in your photograph. So I would recommend, if you're going to use this regularly and you want to get more for your money, you either ring up MAC, or I don't know if you know anyone with a pro card, or I think if you ring up MAC you'll be fine. Just ask them for your shade in the MAC Full Coverage Foundation. You'll be able to get basically the same and photographs better, and foundation should you need it. But this is really good. This will cover up a tattoo. It's absolutely fantastic. It's incredibly thick in consistency, as you can see. If you are looking at tattoo coverage or scar coverage, this is definitely one to try. Just be aware again that it has high SPF, so if you are being photographed, it will really highlight your face and give you a bit of a moon face, as I call it. But other than that, this is brilliant. Brilliant for covering blemishes, brilliant for under eye circles. This is NC20, even though I'm an NC20 in MAC foundations, or in some MAC foundations. This doesn't reflect the foundation. For me, this is more of a highlighter colour shade at the moment, but this was what I would use on clients who have pretty fair skin. I use this underneath my foundation. A lot of people don't like to use that, but I prefer to use it. That's just my method. It works better for me. But use it however you like. But again, it's definitely worth the money. And it lasts an absolute age. It's got 7 grams worth of I can't remember how much you get now in the foundation, but I'll put it in the description bar below. You get a lot more for your money. So there you go. Okay, my number 1 go-to correcting concealer palette, this can only be bought online that I'm aware of, is by Maquillage, which is a French brand, French product. They do hundreds of these palettes in different shades. It's actually a foundation palette, and I will use this on certain kind of photo shoots. The only problem with this is that I would like to use it for weddings, but I can't use it for weddings because it's really not waterproof at all. So just bear that in mind, or at least in my experience it has run. So these are the MAC, or they call it maqpro for short, MAC, M-A-Q Pro. by the company Maquillage, and it's the fard creams. There's lots of other things that you can buy. You can buy a mixer that will thin this out and turn it into more of a kind of like a BB cream style. But it's wax based, so it sits on the skin and it does just melt into the skin. It's really, really lovely. And it gives you a very, very flawless finish. You can feel a bit like, cakey, I'm wearing lots of makeup, but this is the kind of makeup that it is, but it doesn't look like that on the skin, and it certainly doesn't photograph like that. It photographs beautifully. But I use this as a corrector and concealer. So, for example, these salmon concealers are fantastic to use for under eye circles. You can take this, and I would take this, and literally, I mean, you can see how well pigmented that is, although it's come out kind of a different colour. And it will just take any dark, I don't know if you can see, I don't know if you can see that. Let's try that again. Let's try that all over again. There, I've got a very dark scar, and it's almost, well, it's a burn. So I'm going to take this salmon concealer and cover it over. Okay, I don't know what happened there. My video cut out. You can see that, where are we? It will cover that. It will take out that dark kind of ashy tone out, and it will just brighten it up, and it will look orange, but then you go over it with your foundation and it will just eliminate all those dark circles. It's absolutely fantastic. This is a fantastic foundation for people who have darker skins. You can mix it with the rest of the palette, or you can use this as a contour shade, which is what I do often. And then you can mix some of these others and use them as a foundation or as a concealer. It's a really, really versatile palette, and you can just use it for everything. And I definitely, with a damp wet sponge or with a buffing brush, or not so much, with this I use the Real Techniques Expert face brush and it works really well, or even a stippling brush. You can get an absolutely flawless finish. And I keep looking this way because I'm looking at myself, but I should look this way. I'm really sorry. I will improve. But that is my top 3 favourite concealers and correctors. So I definitely recommend you check them out. This, like I said, you get it online. I've left the link in the description bar. It's love/makeup.co.uk, or you can get it at Pam Makeup as well. If you're a professional makeup artist, I recommend you get the discount card or the discount that comes with it. And same with Mac, if you can. If you are a makeup artist, or you have a blog, or you've just qualified, or I think even if you're a photographer, I'm not sure, then try and get a maqpro card, because you'll be able to access a lot more products that they have. Thank you for your time. Bye!